I need that. When Chellace got voted off the island, I said, I need that with America now, expeditiously. Because what was y'all thinking, Lincoln? Who voted to keep Papyrus in the villa? I need to know which one of y'all. I want to know. I want to know right now. Right now. Now, y'all know. Y'all know why we here. So lock in. Lock in. Y'all know why we're here. Love Island episode 34 recap. Okay? I will never trust y'all with nothing again. I love y'all. I do. But I will never trust y'all with a goddamn thing again. Y'all put Chellace out the island, out the villa. Chellace, Chelly and Ace out the villa. I'm telling y'all right now, I've been crashing out since last night. Y'all don't know nothing good. Y'all don't know nothing good. And this is why I can't trust y'all. I gave y'all my trust when y'all got Taylor and Clark about the villa, and I thought we had something real. I thought we had something real, but Chellace, they literally made this experience, okay? I don't understand how this happened. I mean, I understand it because the Huda fans are literally insufferable, but they gotta have bots or something because Chellace, y'all push Chellace out, y'all don't deserve nothing good. And if that was production playing with us, I'm telling you right now, production gonna have to see me about that. They gonna have to see me about that because Chellace didn't make it to the finale when Iris and Pepe, Papyrus, and Huda Chris was sitting right in front of us. Y'all need that. Y'all need that. Who voted? Who voted to keep Papyrus in the villa? I need to know which one of y'all. I want to know right now, who voted to keep Papyrus in the villa. Iris's mama didn't even like Pepe. She was like, oh, I'm picky. I'm picky. Like, is y'all cool? Is y'all cool? Y'all can't be cool, and I know y'all need that. And Chellace, I love y'all. I'm hurt behind this one. I'm not gonna lie, this one hurt a little bit. Usually I don't be this invested, but Chellace, it hurt a little bit. I felt it in my soul and my spirit. I'm over it. So honestly, R.I.P. to Chellace. Not in real life. God forgive me. I didn't mean it like that. But they had a good run, and guess what? It's still Team Chellace until it's Team Chellace till I got no breath in me, on my soul. Also, now that Chellace is gone, everybody needs to lock in. It's Nic Olandria, okay? Everybody need to get a shirt. On my soul, it's Nic Olandria. I don't care if y'all delete the app. I don't care if y'all don't want to watch no more. It's Team Nic Olandria. It's Team Nic Olandria. Sorry, I said Chelandria because I'm still hurt about Chelly. It's Team Nic Olandria. Lock in, twin. Get it on the shirt. Everybody need to be screaming it. I want to see more edits. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing enough for me. I want to see more edits. I want to see edits with Nick winking at Olandria and holding hands before they opened up the pot top and said they were staying. That's what I want to see. I want to see more edits of them kissing. I want to see, you understand what I'm saying? I need us to take them to the top, okay? I need us to lock in. I'm not seeing enough edits. Last night was a beautiful moment. They was holding hands. He winked at her like, yeah, I got you, boo, stink. I need to see those edits now. You understand what I'm saying? We need to lock in and make sure that it's clear that we all riding for Nic Olandria, okay? That's what it is. Now let's get into the full recap. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care. Chris is being abused. Okay? I need someone to check on Chris. Chris is not okay. And the way everybody is okay with him not being okay is crazy to me. It's crazy to me. The way everybody is dismissing the fact that this man is begging for help is nuts. Y'all kept him in the villa against his own will. That man was on 2 episodes ago when they was doing it, when Taylor and Clark got eliminated. He was sitting there begging us with his eyes to get him out of there. He wanted no parts, and y'all still got him in there, and everybody keep trying to tell him to just push through. I don't know about y'all, but $100,000 ain't worth that sanity. Please, I need somebody to send this man a life jacket. Send him something. That man is not okay. And the thing is, I couldn't believe his family didn't. The way that man was stressed out about his family coming and what they was going to say, I felt that in my spirit. Because if that was my mama and my sister, they would have been like, get your stuff. Pack your bags. You're going home now. We came here to get you. They made it seem like this was family day. We came here to pull you out this villa and snatch you home because you bugging out. But I will say that I think people got a good point. I think Chris's mama and his sister, they said the last thing they saw was that he folded. I think the last thing they saw was him folding. So I don't think they saw everything after that, which is why they were saying, oh, I think you're changing her. I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt because I want that for them. And I also feel like they are trying to protect his image. So if the last thing they saw was him folding, I get why they didn't necessarily step in and say, are you tweaking? Because the way he was stressed, and you could tell he was relieved when they said that that the last thing that they saw was him folding, because he realized they didn't see the rest. But the way that man was sweating before they came, he couldn't even talk to nobody. He was sitting in a corner like this. Like, please, somebody send that man some help, okay? It's not right what they're doing to him. I don't think production is dead wrong because he's literally being abused. And let me tell y'all something. Y'all voted for Huda Chris to stay, all for them to sit at that beautiful dinner. Everybody was sitting at that beautiful dinner. And Chris was asked what his high moments were. And he named playing basketball with the bros. If that's not a victim, I don't know what is, okay? If that's not a victim, I don't know what is. And in true fashion, Huda made her face where she starts to disassociate. This was the face she made. Where she starts to disassociate, okay? As soon as he said, yeah, the bros, and didn't say her, free Chris till it's backwards. Free Chris till it's backwards. He don't deserve this. Nobody deserves this. Okay? And I thought his family was going to come in and take him home. Now, on top of that, Huda's family is also scared of her. Okay. Huda's family is also, the way Huda's family, if you got family like that, who need enemies? Because they was on national TV. They literally was like, yeah, I think shutting up is the best thing you could do. Huda's family is terrified of her. They know Hurricane Huda is right around the corner. They literally was like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like you just needed to be quiet. And her sister, and if y'all listen to what her sister said, this is a growth area for you. She did not say that you grew while you were here. She said you still got some edges to grow. They literally was not jacking it. I felt like they was walking on eggshells because they thought she was about to curse them out. Okay, they look like they need help. They look like they want her to stay on that island. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Her sisters was not jacking it. And I was just like, wow, this is really sad, because when your sisters even know it, I think it's time for you to, you know what I'm saying? She might need to sit down and really do some self-reflection, because that was scary. For your family to acknowledge it the way that they did, That mean they was siding with Jeremiah. That's what I heard. But then when she said, "Oh, I'm doing things different and I'm moving slow," is slow in the room with us? Is slow? Is slow here? Because moving slow, you literally rocking, knocking the boots. You are rocking, knocking the boots. How are you moving slower? Because you don't want to get that man a little kiss? Yeah, nah. Slow is definitely not in the room with us. You're bugging. And her family knew she was bugging. Okay? The one thing I will give Huda is that I feel like that moment where her and her daughter was beautiful. And I will never take away from somebody that it seems like her daughter loves her. I know her daughter's young, but I'm never gonna come for her motherhood. I think she truly loves her daughter, and it seems like her daughter really loves her. So I'm happy for her, at least for that. Because that was a beautiful moment, and I'm not going to I'm never going to talk bad about her in that way because that was beautiful. That was a moment that I liked. But other than that, nah. Her family is terrified of her, okay? Terrified. And also, nobody is judging Huda for rocking, knocking the boots. Nobody has ever judged her for that. They're all grown. If anybody want to hunch, they could hunch. There's nothing wrong with that. But what we are saying is that she's lying about moving slow because you're not moving slow. So you can do whatever you want. They're grown. We don't slut shame around here. But you're not moving slow. You're not being honest. And the fact that you don't want to kiss him outside the challenge is crazy to me. So there's that on that. Anyway, moving on, because I'm not arguing with Huda felons today. Because the Huda felons are the reason. Oh, actually, I am. Let me say this and say this with my chest. The Huda felons are the reason that Chellace is out of the villa. The Huda felons put Chellace out because they knew Chellace was going to win. And because they didn't want Chellace to win, they put them out the villa because they knew that they thought that that was their biggest competition. But little do they know that Nic Olandria is sitting right in front of us. So we about to go even harder because now all of the fans got to come back together. Because now we got to stand on business behind Nic Olandria because you now y'all did too much. So Nic Olandria at 5 for real this time. I'm not playing. Can we please talk about Olandria mama? Miss Parker found it in the motherfucker. Hey, Miss Parker. That's all I was doing. Y'all, listen. When her mama came in, I said, "Hey, Miss Parker." That's literally the first thing I thought. If you know, you know. If you seen the Fridays and the next Friday, if you know, you know. Okay, because Miss Parker found it in her mother. Olandria mama, what? I said, okay, now I see where you get it from. She get it from my mama. Yeah, she get it from my mama. Cause Olandria mama was, woo, face card, body banging. God damn. I said, damn, your mama should have been on this show too. I get it. I understand. Listen, now I get it. I understand completely how Olandria got here. Because as soon as her mama came onto the screen, I said, that's her. Oh, her mama fine. God damn. She's a mama, Sita, mommy, all of that. Okay, I love that. And her mom's relationship, gang. Where her mom said, yeah, body giving. Yeah, I was like, oh, okay. When she told her mama, yeah, I cuss real good. I told you I cuss real good. And her mama was like, I got some soap for you. And she said, I got it from you. I thought to myself, you sound like me and my mama. Because that's where I learned to cuss real good. I cuss real motherfucking good. Because guess what? My mama cuss real motherfucking good. So I'm going to cuss real good every time. I was for it. And when her mama said, yeah, y'all are the only two people that ain't see it. We been knew that you and Nicholas, we saw it from the jump. I said, oh, and then when Nick mama came in and said the same thing, okay. I said, now we got something going on. You know what I'm saying? Now we got something going on. But I also feel like, and I said this, production cut out all of the parts where the families said anything negative about other contestants because there's no way that her mama didn't say nothing about Taylor when Taylor was most of Olandria's experience. And There's no way that that Nick's mom didn't say nothing about Sierra, and that was most of the experience. And they kept alluding to it, but you could tell they cut it. Also, you could tell Shelly's pops was not messing with Chellace. Shelly's father was not feeling Ace. And you could tell because they didn't play nothing he said except for when the mama said, "Oh, he reminds me of you." And Shelly's father was like, "No." They cut out all the good parts. You could tell, like there was and when Iris's sister, let me tell y'all how Iris's sister was on TV throwing shade. Iris's sister was like, "Yeah, you know, TJ was cool, but Pepe, he's a man. He's a man." I said, "Wait a minute." Her sister said, "Yeah, TJ. I mean, yeah, but Ace, but Pepe, he's the man." I said, "God damn, y'all gonna do?" I said, "Y'all gonna do that man like that on national TV?" But come on, we all knew the vibes. We all knew the vibes. Because when she said that, I literally started laughing. I said, "Damn, I know TJ at home punching the air like they not gonna disrespect me after me and Iris went camping. Like, please." Like she wanted her to know that Pepe was a man. I don't know if y'all caught that, but Iris's mom was not feeling Pepe. She was like, "Yeah, you know, well, I'm picky, aka get him out of here." I don't know, but they gave me that they might have voted for Trump. Hate to be that guy, hate to say it, but because if you like TJ over Pepe, something is questionable about that. Anybody who like TJ over Pepe, I'm confused. I don't know. Pepe and Iris is horrible. They're boring. It's like watching paint dry. But Pepe or TJ, that's an easy choice. You get what I'm saying? So something didn't sit right with me in that. It felt a little loaded, but we ain't gonna get into that. Amaya and Brian, they just need to get married. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but they just need to get married. Like, they family, them together, it just gives me happily ever after. You get what I'm saying? Like, if this was Love at First Sight or whatever the other show is, Love is Blind, they just need to get married. They family match, they match. I love it for them. Like, I don't, and this is what I keep saying when I mean, they, like, you got to think about who could be a good celebrity couple. They give me good, wholesome couple. Like, I want to get married, have kids, have a beautiful home. He's going to take care of her. She's going to love on him. She wants to be a nurse. Like, I think, honestly, here's what I'm going to say. I think Nic Olandria needs to win the money. But I think Amaya and Brian need their own reality TV show. I would watch that. Because they would be mad funny. Like, they need to have a Starting a Family TV show because they give married couple. And honestly, they families look like they're a good time. They would be a good time. I'm telling you, I would watch it. I love them. I love it down. Like, they got a true romance story, but Love Island is not exactly that. And I feel like that's the difference, which is why we have to go Team Nic Olandria at 5. Because as much as I love Amaya, I feel like they need their own show because they're just so wholesome and their families go together real bad. And I love that for them. Truly, it was a beautiful moment. Nick's mom saying, "Now, Nicholas," in front of all those people like that, I said, "Thank you." Somebody mama got to say it because y'all too freaked out. Y'all too freaked out. Really, Nicholas, in front of all them people like that? You're nasty. You're nasty. And that's what Iris's mama should have been saying. Because Papyrus be doing it every night. They in there every night hunching. Something ain't making sense. I'm like, damn, do y'all take any nights off? Papyrus is in there hunching like this is their last opportunity. This is it for them. Okay? They fighting for their life in that villa. Like, it's never, please. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, and honestly, I just feel like y'all need to have some couth. Just try to make it to the hideaway or something, but please, that was crazy. But I love how Chelly and Ace kept it classy out after they came out the hideaway. Didn't tell us what they did in there, and I like that. I like that a lot because that's nobody's business. They didn't need to know, and yeah, I don't know. I truly. I give I give the episode a 5 because Chellace being put off the island really brought me down. I was on a high and I was ready to rock with y'all. But when Chellace got voted off the island, I said I need that with America. I need that. When Chellace got voted off the island, I said I need that with America now, expeditiously. Cause what was y'all thinking, Lincoln? So now we gotta ride for Nico. So the what we need to do, here's our next step in orders. Here's our next what we got to do next. Now that they did that to Chellace, we all need to ride at dawn for Nicolandria. Everybody need to lock in. I need to see edits. I need to see beautiful moments with Nicolandria. I need to see it. Okay, I need to see, everyone need to make it happen. And we need to get free Chris put on everything that we got. Everybody need to wear something that say free Chris, because we need to get Chris out of that villa and home safely, because right now it's not giving safety. It's not. Free Chris till it's backwards. That's what we got to focus in on. And then once we figure that out, we need to get Amaya their own reality TV show. Okay? That's what we need to do next. Those are the 3 things we need to do. Lock in for Nicolandria. Free Chris till it's backwards. Get that man help. He needs help. And then we need to get Amaya their own reality show.